Hello friends, welcome to Del Soccer. My name is Delali Frank and this is News Daily where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last few hours. In today's edition, I'm going to give you updates and the performance of Ghanaian players in Europe. Mohamed Kudus has scored for West Ham. We're going to listen to his reaction. We're also going to talk about Inaki Williams, what he has also said after scoring again for his club side. We're also going to talk about Antoine Semenyo, who has also scored, and other Ghanaian players that played in Europe. I'm going to give you all the updates and everything that you need. We also come to Ghana and talk about the Ghana Premier League and also results from the CAF Confederations Cup and the CAF Champions League, where Dreams and Mediama played. We'll wrap up with updates and scoreline results around Europe and all the games that we played as far as football is concerned. So it's definitely a packed show. We're going to talk about a lot of things in today's edition. As usual, if it's your first time, please hit on the subscription button and let's build this community together. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's video. Brilliant. So we're going to start from West Ham, where Mohamed Kudus scored once again for West Ham when they played against Jordan Ayew's Crystal Palace. The game ended 1-1, but Mohamed Kudus, as usual, stole the headline when he scored a brilliant goal. He arrived in the box so well, ghosted his way into the box, and then pam, into the corner. And I think that has been Kudus' strength. I've said this on countless times that personally, I believe Mohamed Kudus' greatest strength is his ability to make instinctive decisions, and most of his instinctive decisions are the best ones. Like when Kudus doesn't have enough time to think about his decisions in football, often than not, he makes the best one. So when he's around the box, he has little time to make decisions. He makes the right ones. But if he's away from the opponent's goal area, where he has enough time to turn around, that's where he turned around, he tries to dance on the ball. But if he's closer to the opponent goal, he's an exceptional talent. Kudus has scored a total of 5 goals so far for West Ham. And guess what? He has scored 3 out of that in the English Premier League. Also, he has started only 10 games so far ever since he joined them. So look at it. The guy has scored a total of 5 goals and has started only 10 out of those games. Clearly telling you that Kudus is averaging at least a goal per 2 starts. Such a brilliant footballer. I think when he went into West Ham, he was not getting enough playing time. And I made a video where I talked about why I think the coaches are doing the best decision by making sure that he starts from the bench, because the English Premier League is a tough league and everybody needs to adjust into it. I think he has gradually adjusted well, and at this point, he is obviously going to boss it. So, salute to Mohamed Kudus for that exceptional performance. And guess what? In that same game, there was Jordan Ayew, who also played for Crystal Palace, and obviously it was Ghana versus, it was pretty much Ghana versus Ghana, I should say. Kudus managed to score. Jordan didn't score, but the game at the end of the day ended 0-0. And when it ended, Mohamed Kudus spoke about that goal.
In games like this, where there's not so many chances, we could still be more compact and defend better. We could still win the game with just 1 goal. But yeah, we take the point and then we move on to the next game.
With the goal, you score 13 minutes in, brilliant finish. You must be feeling delighted with that goal.
Yeah, it's always good to score early in the game to give the team the momentum and the energy. So it was good time for me to score, and it was a beautiful assist from Vlado. So yeah.
When you score at that point in the game and the crowd's behind you, you must feel like you're going to go on and create more chances and hopefully take all 3 points.
Definitely, when you have the first goal, it's just 1 goal, so we don't settle for that. You could see we were pushing for the second goal, but like I said, it was a very tight game. They are very good side, so you could see a very tight game. So we just take the point and focus on the next game.
Big positive is it's only 1 defeat in our last 7 games since the start of November. We're a team that if we're not going to win every game, we're certainly not going to lose them.
Yeah, absolutely. But in games like this, we still expect more from ourselves. But like you said, if you don't get the 3 points, the least is to get a point. We take it like today, and then we focus on the next game.
Just finally, Mo, that's 5 goals for you for West Ham since joining the club, 3 in the Premier League. You seem to be settling into life in East London quite nicely.
Yeah, credit to all the team, the teammates, the staff, player care, everyone around the club, helped me a lot to settle in quite well. And I believe a lot in myself also. I'm putting effort every single day to be the best I can be, But it's still the beginning for me, and I feel there's a lot more I can offer. So I just keep working day in, day out to be the best for everyone.
So away from that, let's talk about another Ghanaian who scored for his club side. I'm talking about Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo also scored for his club side Bournemouth when they played in the English Premier League. And at this point, you always want Ghanaian players to perform for their club side. And sometimes you wonder that if these guys can go to their club side and score week in, week out, then what is happening? That we don't get the same results from our players when they travel around or when they come to represent us in the Ghana Premier League, in the Black Stars games. That's the painful part, Like, no matter how you look at it, that will obviously be the painful parts. So Bournemouth played over the weekend. They played against Aston Villa, a tough game. The game ended 2-2 draw. Antoine Semenyo goal came in the 10th minute and was quite a relief. He arrived in the box as well as a striker and placed it on the side of the goalkeeper. These are the things you need from the Ghanaian players. Semenyo started the game, lasted for 71 minutes, had a rating of 6.9. And I realized that most of the times when strikers score early goals, it happens not to see much of the world because they feel more relaxed after all I've scored a goal. So I think, but Semenyo scored. That's the most important thing for him as a player, and we are pretty much excited for him. Semenyo is a Ghanaian, 24 years old, and then this season he had three total goals for Bournemouth, which is good for him as a striker because he's gradually walking into the game. He has played a total of 11 matches so far and has started only 7 out of that. So his performance is pretty not bad as compared to how often he has been used and where he usually plays. So salute to him. Another Ghanaian that also scored is obviously Inaki Williams. At this point, Inaki Williams is having a season of his time. Like recently, his brother extended his contract, and Inaki also scored. That is a good news for the Ghanaian, and at this point, he can't stop scoring. So Inaki Williams was also on target over the weekend for his side, and I'm excited for him. After that, he posted a picture of himself and his brother, where he was thanking God for what he has been able to do for him and his family, and it's quite exciting. Two brothers living their dream, like two brothers playing for their boyhood club. You can't make it up. Salute to Naki Williams for the results and the performance he's been showing up. You wish that these guys would come into the Black Stars and perform. At least Naki Williams, the last time Ghana played, scored a goal, so you can say he's finding his form gradually, or you say he's finding his form small. Let's go to France and talk about Enerst Nuamah. Enerst Nuamah, super talent, young footballer, but exceptional. We have exceptional footballers. I think he's one of them. Like, he's an exceptional footballer. No matter what you think, or no matter what you are going to say, I would always say Enerst Nuamah is exceptional talent. So he played for his club, Olympique Lyon. Lyon played over the weekend against Ghanaian, a club that another Ghanaian is in, which is Lens, which has Salas in the club. But Lyon is not well positioned. They are bottom placed at this point, and they drew with who should I say? They drew with Lyon. They drew with Lens. No, they lost to Lens. They played away from home. Lens beat them by 3 goals to 2. But Enerst Nuamah managed to get an assist. Their position on the league table is not good. Enerst Nuamah went out in the 86 minutes, had a rating of 7.7 with an assist, which is good to his name. That's his first assist actually. And then on the other side, Lens had Samuel Dinette, who played the entire game, had a rating of 7.2. Ghanaians have been worried about his performance in the Black Stars, but obviously this guy starts week in, week out for his club side, and that is a news that we would always be pretty much excited about. Now let's talk about the Ghana Premier League and some results in the domestic football. So let's do the Ghana Premier League. Some of the matches were played over the weekend. Some is going to be played today, and then Dreams FC Mediama, their games are also on standby because they played in the CAF Confederations Cup and then the CAF Champions League. So Aduana Stars beat Accra House by 1-0. Whatever House is going through, they're struggling. Honestly, they're struggling. But for Akwa lost to FC Samatex by 2-0 at home, but they played away from home. They played at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex because they went to beat head coach of Samatex in Swateman, which is Max Okunedu, and the FA banned their home side. So they didn't play at home. They played at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. They lost 2-0. That's it. A team that is performing very well, you go and fight, you lose your home grounds, and you start playing away from home. That's disturbing, honestly. Gold Stars also lost at home to Eswatini. I don't know what's happening to Gold Stars. They were not performing well, told their coach to step aside, and now it looks like they are not even getting the results. They says want to beat them at home, and then Eswatini has also going to beat them at home. Gold Stars are one of the teams that their strength is their home games, and they win every home game they play. The rate at which they are losing their home games, I am worried for them. But they can't take anything away from Eswatini. A good side, well coached team, and I've said this on countless times that they may not win the league, but they will be a title deciding team. Accra Lions played away from home because the Accra Sports Stadium, we are using it for concerts. Yeah. You heard it right. Accra Sports Stadium has been closed. The sports stadium has been closed for all football related activities, and now we are going to use it for party. Yeah, we there will go. The parties will go more. But I say so. So Accra Lions lost to Nations FC by 1-0, and it's a great result because Nations FC at this point have won 4 consecutive games, which is the first time they joined the top flight, and all those games too they've kept clean sheet. That's great for the club. And then Coach Mingo and his lads are doing a brilliant job, and we're going to say salute to them. Accra Lions, we don't know what is happening to them, but them too, then they struggle like that. And then Kaila United lost to WestHam United 4-0. Oh, Kaila, now they are playing away from home, played at the Ali Muhammad Stadium because their team has been moved to that side. WestHam United, a team that was struggling at the beginning of the season. I don't know how they found their form and they've managed to turn things around, but they are doing very well. They managed to win, which is a very good one, and they are forming very well. So other games that are left is Heart of Lions will be playing against Dreams FC, and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko will be playing against Berekum Chelsea. Olympics will be playing against Legon Cities as well. So these are the games that has been yet to be played. Asante Kotoko versus Berekum Chelsea, House of Lions versus Dreams FC, and then Royal Tamale United versus Mediama. Talking about Mediama and Dreams FC, Mediama managed to win their game at home. It was a very tough game, but they managed to win in the CAF Confederation CAF Champions League. They managed to win at home, and then Dreams FC also managed to win, which is a very good result for all these teams. So that's all for today's edition of my updates. Obviously, as usual, leave a comment in the comment section how Ghanaian players performed over the weekend. Let me know what you think about that. As usual, my name is Dalali Frank. Until we meet again, bye bye for now.